And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, DeCarlo. Why everybody always say, this is your boy, or this is your girl?
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. Oh, what a juke!
Touchdown.
He's got daylight. 20.
Get him. Yeah, I'm just completing some solos, just finishing these solos. I've been lazy about them.
A big play there. 76 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying,
yeah, I got all the Steelers golden tickets.
You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both overcommitting in the secondary.
All right. Do I want to get a toy pound road? Then all right.
One play and he hits pay dirt. So out comes
two 99 speed linebackers. I'm like, yeah.
That will be the four-time Pro Bowler, the 2010 Comeback Player of the Year. At quarterback, it's the dynamic Michael Vick.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just see a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And all-pro in 8 of his 9 NFL seasons, it's Jim Brown with it.
And both of them 99 overall.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
What's up?
It's Randy Moss. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often
how tackling has become
almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go make the tackle right away.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And
I got to bring some clock now.
Offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense expecting a run.
I gotta burn that clock.
I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. The tackle by Brian Dawkins.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
But I hope you get
for a split second.
Is it on Twitter?
Tried it pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Steeler football.
We get a Steelers card tomorrow, but I doubt it. We can get a Steelers card in a minute.
On EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it down inside the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He blitzing. Hopefully, Brenda Hill will be open.
3rd and 1. Here's Vick. That's complete. It's Randall L. The pick up there, 5 yards.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength.
Yeah.
And obviously, the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. It's so compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand, and it just whistles to the receiver.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime
preview.
So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
You know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Goddard.
I'm going to try to throw it to Juju, but it could be intercepted. It could be in the middle.
So now, Vick. That is caught.
Good catch, Juju.
For the Steeler touchdown.
Juju.
Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle.
I was trying to score at least 17, so they won't use their timeouts in the fourth quarter. When I run the clock out.
And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think this game is programmed that if they down by 3 possessions, they won't call a timeout during the final 2 minutes.
Back shy of the 20. So here's the home side to take over offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball.
When you put that off.
Typically, those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Draw play.
Here we go.
And once again,
burn that clock out, sir.
If any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, basically bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Let me see. I'm going to try to see, can I...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
I'm trying to do the random air.
Here's Vic. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
Can I make it? Can I make it?
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
54?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it.
Dang, that was far.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And
an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Thank you for abilities.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
No!
And he's got
little bitch.
It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mean Joe Green.
That's my fault.
What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. There's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Don't fumble, don't fumble, don't fumble.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass.
This is my play.
Working this with both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start getting back to rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
I'm going to try to throw it to Randall L. If not, Gentry.
On 2nd and 7, Vick. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Gentry there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I send the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
I ain't no fool.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because they come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Fumble.
Vick under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back.
I think he's going to try to throw it to L84. I'm going to try to bait him. Enter.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Enter. I'm going to try to throw it to 84. Do not touch the user.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
It's our time. It's our time.
And they take a knee.
Since you up by 3 possessions, they is not going to call a timeout. Carly and Cody.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here.
Dimples. Oh, be ready. I ain't trying to because this music. I don't want the 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 music.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Don't allow any sex. Don't allow any sex. And pass for 94 yards. That's the most overrated player ever. He had that one good year and act like he's like the best running back in the league.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Well, since this is a regular team,
This one fielded at the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points.
they need to put that back in, so I know how fast he is compared to the
by the offense as they head out on the field.
Juju.
Top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 95 yards.
Got that 98
as
speed.
They have taken the lead. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. This one fielded at the 5. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And he'll take it.
It ain't momentum. It's momentum. It's momentum.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well. No?
Lamar Jackson is boom.
That's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third.
When you pick that off?
Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure.
Man.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Fame.
Oh!
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And that pitch just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember
See, if you going to give the computer,
I was in college.
do a run play.
Coordinator says we're gonna call this "Be Who You Are."
So he puts them all out. Audible.
Lineman, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary,
He open.
you play the pass.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
You have to do it again for 2 points.
The Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Vic now, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays.
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them,
I forgot. I can't.
2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
I can't get sacks. I'm gonna run the ball.
This offense on the march right out of the gate. Throwing on first down, but
we like wood in this piece.
That would have have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Shakes
this
ear.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourself.
We'll try to run.
This is going to be tough going all game long.
No, don't touch it. Isn't that a nice beat? Are you just going to with me?
And into the end zone. Touchdown.
I just did that because it's not going to be about 3 possessions.
Sensational 95 yards on the punt return. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Then that's going to be a 5.
From inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
This will be fielded at the 6. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Now, since I'm up by 3 possessions, I can just run the ball out when I get the ball back. Unless they score.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's
Mean
going to
job.
yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And again, the run defense down this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh,
Joe Money.
Now it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran.
Joe Money.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot.
Shoot that clock up, baby.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. 8 yards on
I gotta run that clock out, baby.
On 2nd and short.
See, one thing I say they can do in the future Maddens, like if you get blown out, you just see like the crowd just leave.
On 2nd down, Edmonds, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
You can beat the ball, we go up into the
positions. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Three positions.
And they take a knee.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Take a knee.
It down for me, it down for me. Blah 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 blah. I gotta turn off the speakers in the stadium so it won't be no music because I don't want to get demonetized. Oh my God.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. No. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Where my people, no, let my people go.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
See, I can get 2 sacks, but I don't know if I can get a fumble recovery.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
See, can I do a fumble on this play? So the thing is, you do these short kicks, so kick it to the fullback, get the fullback, got the least fumble.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Well, that return gives him
They
a
got
golden opportunity.
Oh, that was a tight end though.
How will the defense respond?
But this is my favorite sack play.
So here are the Eagles now as they get
Geo
set for
man
their
in goal
first
line.
possession of the second
I always
half.
switch.
First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty
dude
good
didn't
about
do
what their
right.
offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change
See, this
up
gonna be untouched.
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything
Supposedly.
going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan shows.
Supposed to run. Don't run the ball. Pass it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
See, this is what he was supposed to do last time.
On third and long, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't even try to return it, but if I don't get it, I gotta punt it because there ain't enough time.
Schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do,
bitch.
they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. How do you break down
hate
his
the fumble
game so far?
challenge.
Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
He should have fumbled.
Not until you balance it with the error side. And in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. He lost 2 there.
It's time to
it's 3rd down.
Not
To give a little
repeating.
credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Fumble.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Green coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
I'm trying to kick a field goal.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time this year was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times we sat in meetings with coaches
the
and
boss.
use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still...
Can somebody lay some wood so you can fumble?
Pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So I might got to restart this one.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's my bad.
Throw on first down there.
I was trying to lay some wood.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having points this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Wentz now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I got
Man,
to
he got in
say,
there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wentz on 3rd down. It's caught by Jackson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Can somebody fumble, please?
On 4th down, it's Howard. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early. Meaning
Somebody got to lay some wood because I need to get a fumble.
Dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end.
Fumble.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
So nobody can fumble?
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds.
I got to restart it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And some space here. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They go with Howard again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Damn! So close.
Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking.
He threw behind the line of scrimmage.
The drive there is incomplete. Once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but it'll be 2nd down. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Green leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the... Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kevin Green able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes...
And now off to the races, down the right side, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return, as his guys have now moved out in front. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a 1st down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 38, Wentz. And this is Hurts with it, right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting. Understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This to perhaps salt this one away. And he has got it.
Damn!
55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This will be taken short. Now a hit.
Fumble Rooskies!
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Well, since I'm only one of my team, they're going to keep on throwing the timeout, so I got to run the ball.
Makes the recovery, but he can always
Kneeling won't work.
Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Edmonds. And they've got it inside the 10.
And then I get to need the ball 3 times.
Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Nice job there getting it.
All I got to do is just win the game.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What kind of return? Like a little island. Nope.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led up by the 4-time Pro Bowler and 2010 Comeback Player of the Year, and that's Michael Vick.
One of the most unique players in NFL history. You remember the snappy left-handed throw, the ability to break a play wide open with his legs. Absolutely dynamic, explosive, and rarely ever caught from behind.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the ground, it's Edmonds. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And they're going to mark mark him down short, maybe
Still
by
going
about
for it.
a yard, if that. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early.
And if I don't make it, I'm going to show you this exploit that everybody do on defense.
They'll go for it with Edmonds.
Yeah, time for the exploit. No, they ain't blocked it. They ain't even blocked it. This exploit. Do this right. Do hook block, 44 even. Straight rush. And then bait him. No! No, it didn't work.
Marvin Harrison, 29 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation means
gotta score.
turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Vic now from the 50. Escape, and he goes down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down.
Juju could be open.
Once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now this tight end out on the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Over there?
Coming up on their 2nd drive of the game. Had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach is oratorical skills.
Did they patch it?
On 2nd down, Vic again. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the
coach. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Joe Money.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, Vic. Got his man, it's caught. Steelers touchdown. Antoine Randall there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs when necessary to help get him out of trouble.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead?
Since he's a safety, he won't be there.
For sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you
Got
mentioned,
it.
it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back
I
pocket. Go ahead,
since I got the linebacker for Kamaru, I put Rob Wilson at safety. So since he's safety, he's not going to be there.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defense.
On the exploit.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. And it caught up.
Fumble.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Oh, shit, can I
Now the Steelers use
score?
the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded at the 7.
How are these people catching this 99 dude? This is 99 speed. He got 99 speed. They shouldn't be that close.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. One of the best punt returns we'll see, 93 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6.
Can we do a fumble rooski?
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down, Vick.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now here's Vick. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off for a 46.
Baited him.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And Vick's throw there incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Vick readies to throw. But that's complete to Sanders.
Touchdown,
Steelers. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a real.
I gotta get 3 more points so I can run the clock.
A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
Joey.
He will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Vick to throw it. He'll drop this off to Jim Brown, complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Return it for another
So
touchdown.
much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How the boost the defense gave them. Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Vick. Open man here is Gentry.
Abilities.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That was a dot, too. I thought it was going to be picked off.
42 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want the people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
So long as they score, if I get the ball back, I can just run the ball out without them calling the timeout.
Starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, this first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here's the home side to take over on offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Peyton. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 20.
Because that's what we do.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Vick. And that's going to be incomplete.
Look at him, been picked off.
No call, and it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, Vick. They set up the screen to Jim Brown. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Vick. Now this is
Can't throw.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Again, they run with Edmonds. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Eluding the pressure right. Giving
First
10 that
down.
time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Yay. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Ooh. I could quick sell this. I could quick sell this. All that too. To show you what I do, I do it. I gotta do the premiere. I'll probably do probably stream that tomorrow. I do. I knock out all these solos. Show you my team. Also, it's team, cause that's what I do. See, I put him as safety, so that's why he wasn't lined up where he was supposed to line up on that special teams play. Oh yeah, I could put oh boy. Matt, and please upgrade my boy Joe Money Hayden, or at least give us a Cameron Hayward Pro Bowler. Like, y'all be sleeping on him. Or get him a power up. He had a good year. Lock down everybody. But that's all I have for you for today. I hope you enjoyed this stream I did for the last hour. But do not, if you like the video, make sure you share it, like it, subscribe. Mumbo jumbo. Everybody have a lovely day and do work. Peace.